Hello, everyone, and welcome to CT Style Express. I'm Jillian Andrews. We're bringing you the law down, where personal injury attorney Brooke Goff will share advice for important legal topics. Brooke, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Today, we're talking about dog bites, and they can result in some serious injuries. If you do get bit by a dog, what should you do first step if that happens to you?
So firstly, you should call animal control, call 911. The reason why you want to do that is because this is your only record sometimes, and obvious, a dog can't talk. So it's very easy for somebody to say, my dog, I don't know what they're talking about. My dog didn't bite them, I'm just being targeted. So animal control will come out, they'll do a full investigation, they'll figure out who the dog belongs to, who's the keeper and owner of the dog, explain why that's important in a minute, and then they will tell you where the address of where the dog lives. It allows us to get insurance information. Most people get bit. If you don't call animal control, you exchange information. The information they give you is wrong, and now you have no way to track this person down. You never see the dog again, and you have, $15,000 in medical bills and you can't pay them.
Sure, you want to make sure you keep a paper trail almost of the incident and what happened.
Yeah, animal control is going to give you this great report, and then you're going to take that report and you're going to go where? You're going to go into the lawyer's office. So I know in the summertime you're going to see a lot of lawyers advertise for these cases. I don't know why just the summer. We do them all the time because they're all year long. It's not just in the summer that dogs will bite. And most dogs, let's face the facts, they bite because they're scared. They're not biting you because they're aggressive. If animal control finds that a dog is aggressive, then yeah, they serve a chance of potentially being euthanized if they have a history. But most people don't want to call animal control because they're afraid of the dog being euthanized. I've had cases where somebody gets bit by a dog, we get the history, dog's bitten 6 other people. And they're usually the little dogs, guys. It's not pit bulls, it's not German Shepherds, it's these little dogs, okay? And it's kids usually. Parents, and the issue you run into, though, is in the event that animal control does come out, they're going to likely quarantine, which is fine, and that's usually it. Some people don't call animal control because they're afraid the dog's going to be euthanized. It doesn't happen, and it doesn't affect it whether you bring a claim. Some people think if they bring a claim, you need to bring a claim. These cases, we just have to prove damages. That's why attorneys advertise for them so much. They're lucrative for the lawyer because the lawyer, newsflash, lawyers don't like to work. That's not me, but many of them don't. And they don't have to do as much work, So if you don't have to prove the liability and you just have to prove damages, it makes it easier to make money, My office doesn't work that way, but a lot of them do. And dog bites allow this, relationship with the lawyer to be much more lucrative. This is why lawyers invest all this money into advertising for these cases. I do it because, to be totally honest, these cases need to be handled a certain way, and you need an actual person that really cares more about the client and getting them through it than about the dollars they're going to make at the end of the case. So
you can find more legal advice at gofflawgroup.net. Some really important tips and reminders as always. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, and that's it for this edition of The Law Down. We'll see you next time.